Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm going to be doing a review of another old tech item that I had for here in 2022. It would be right here. It would be the iPhone 4S. Now we're going to see how the iPhone 4S does in 2022. Now, this thing came out in October of 2011. So it's going on 11 years ago. Or it'll be 11 years ago later this year. As you can see here, it's got the earpiece speaker, the front camera, it's got the home button. On the side, you got the silencer button switch, and the volume up and down, and on the back here you got the flash and the rear camera. It says iPhone. Yeah, this iPhone ain't really much bigger than a deck of cards. You know, you hold it in your hand, it's kind of like a deck of cards. So we turn it on. It's actually two ways you can turn it on. Of course, up here you got headphone jack, and a microphone, power button. So you can also turn it on up here. As you can see here, it's running iOS 6.1.3. Of course, that'd be multitasking. Now I do remember about a month or two ago I actually tried putting in a SIM here, and it seems like you can't really use this phone anymore with most any carriers today. I'll just tell you that this phone's not supported and it's not going to work, something like that. So of course, here is the information. Yeah, it's running iOS 6.1.3. I remember actually when I first got this, it was actually on iOS 9.3.5. I was actually able to downgrade to iOS 6. Of course, you can go to the App Store. Takes a little while to load. But yeah, it does load. I was actually able to download some apps, some older apps. Okay, so got top charts. Go to categories. So yeah, actually, I remember a weird thing that happened with this phone. Is that first when I downgraded to iOS 6.1.3 about a couple months ago or so, the App Store for some reason didn't even work at all. It just kept saying cannot connect to the iTunes or something like that. But however, recently I just now tried it, and for some reason it just started working again. And I didn't really do anything. I don't know. I don't know if it could have had something to do with maybe me using this phone right here. which is my most modern Apple product that I have, which of course is an iPhone 8 Plus. It's an iPhone 8 Plus on iOS 15.3. Let's check for updates. So yeah, it's still on the latest. So go ahead and set this back over here. And back to this. Now obviously I did try downloading the older version of YouTube, but apparently it just doesn't connect. However, I can apparently still watch YouTube in the browser. It shows I'm still logged in as well. Now someone is using the Samsung Galaxy S21 in 2022. Still worth it? Well, I would say, of course, it is still worth it, because it's brand new. Or almost brand new, barely a year old. However, I can even search for videos as well. It's kind of a funny video, this one. Takes a little bit to load. It probably does take a little bit to load. Probably have to refresh the page. Sometimes you may have to refresh the page to get the videos to work, but I do remember that it did work. Or if I just had to wait longer. I think you just gotta wait for that circle. Okay, there it went. Yeah, I guess in iOS 6 it is still kind of finicky.
This video is going to
Okay, there it is. Huh. I think what it is the Wi-Fi that is connected to is a little slow, so maybe it could take a little while.
Using the iPod set.
It keeps stopping for some reason.
Or Mary.
Yeah, it's kind of going weird on me here, so.
Go check that out here. That was accidental promotion.
But yeah, I guess with a fast connection it does work. I think what it could be as well. Check my connection. I think what it could be as well is that so I might have the proxy on, so okay, we were back here. It's I think I had that app turned on. It was causing some issues. So now we can try it with that app on my main phone closed. Well, according to the video right here, apparently he was sentenced to 200 years in prison. I really don't believe that that's possible to serve that amount of time in prison. Okay, here's the video I was trying to watch. Yeah, it's kind of. I know I had it working before. Could be as well iOS 6 just really outdated. Okay, there it goes. It's kind of like you got to wait a minute or two for it to load up.
This video is going to be very hard for me.
Yeah, it keeps doing the same thing.
And that is
I think it could just be a slow Wi-Fi connection.
I think about the iPod 5. I will just say that
I think what it is just a slow connection. Probably may have better device connect to it, but
was a really, really miserable week. It prevented me from being able to do my homework.
really miserable. Yeah, I think you gotta kind of wait a minute for it to kind of buffer up.
Prevented me from being able to listen to music correctly as it kept crashing. It prevented me from being able to view all my
It's probably what keeps
Snapchat stories.
Okay, we're back to the video. I waited a little bit. I think it's just a slow Wi-Fi connection, but anyway, YouTube does still work, at least in the browser, as you can see here.
Because it didn't work like that on the older Snapchat versions. It prevented me pretty much being able to do anything except for the most basic of tasks. But some web pages didn't load, and most of them didn't load correctly. Now, the reason why this device was killed off on iOS 9 is because there was no way that it could ever support iOS 10. The device was so slow, it was so bad, and it was to the point where Apple couldn't keep this thing updated. They destroyed it with iOS 9, and it really became became a bad device. So going back and using this device was definitely nice. There were features of it that I did like being able to
Yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit, so I'll come back. Okay, we're back right here. Just had to wait a little bit longer for this video to buffer, but as you can see, YouTube does still work.
Just being able to go back to the blue color, oopsies, that was originally on
It's
the
actually
iPod.
the funny part about this
I'm not
YouTube
doing this
video.
again. Chances are, would I recommend that you go out and buy an iPod 5 in 2019? No, you have to be out of your freaking mind to not listen to that advice, because this device, it sucks.
No.
Don't buy it. For your own sanity, just don't buy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It became just killed off for iOS 10. The device was so slow, it was so bad, and it was to the point where Apple couldn't keep this thing updated. They destroyed it with iOS 9, and it really became became a bad device. So going back and using this device was definitely nice. There were features of it that I did like being able to, just being able to go back to the blue color, oopsies, that was originally on these iPods. So I'm not doing this again. Chances are, would I recommend that you go out and buy an iPod 5 in 2019? No, you have to be out of your freaking mind and not listen to that advice, because this device, it sucks. Don't buy it. For your own sanity, just don't buy it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
But yeah, at least YouTube does still work. So yeah, at least YouTube does still work. Let's try some other apps. So you can check Facebook also. See it. Of course, be Facebook. Even though maybe some features might not work, it's so outdated. But yeah, I guess there's settings. So apparently it does work, nonetheless. Of course, you can see I jailbreaked it. So you can play some games. Like the original Temple Run I got on here. I remember first playing this game actually back in early 2012. I have to. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it does stutter too. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play while you're on the camera. Okay. Yeah, it does run that. Of course, Angry Birds. Of course, here you gotta use the slingshot to eliminate these little green pigs. Angry Birds. Whee! Yeah, it's funny. It's funny when you knock out those pigs and then they just go flying. Okay. Of course, there are games as well like Dual Jump. I have to rely strictly on tilting. I think I remember playing this back when I got the iPod Touch 2nd gen, back in early 2009. But yeah, you kind of want to go infinitely higher without falling down or getting hit by the winds. Oh, okay, so that's pretty much some older apps I was able to load on here. Of course, something like the weather app, it don't work anymore. Could just stay on that. Of course, iTunes apparently still works. Apparently on here you can still buy songs and videos and download them on here if you want. And then again, it takes a while to load. Yeah, there it is. Slowly but surely. Of course, it don't seem like it loads it properly, but it does work nonetheless. Of course, you can watch movies if you want. But yeah, anyway, it's of course maps. Of course, maps still works, I believe. Yeah, that's where it shows where I'm at there. Highway 77. White Oaks Boulevard. So yeah, at least the maps pretty much works fine. So that's where I'm at in Florida. Now somewhere right here in this area is where I travel to once a year, and I'll also be traveling there here in a couple weeks or so. I'll also do another video of that in my trip to Mexico. Santiago de Querétaro. Y alrededor aquí es como el rancho de Santa María de los Banos. Es como todo estado ahí. Todo estado se llama Querétaro. So yeah, at least that works. Eu agora que é, deixa eu ver o. Dá-me perguntar-me outro iPhone se vai ver. This is my iPhone 8 Plus. Vai chover hoje. I'll see vai chover. I guess I have to turn this off to activate the voice. ¿Qué se pronostica de tiempo para hoy?
Ahora mismo está nublado y la temperatura es de 54 grados.
Sí. Va a llover hoy.
Esto es lo que encontré.
Sí. Va a llover hoy.
Esto es lo que encontré.
Oh, sí. Va a llover hoy.
Es probable que vaya a empezar a llover por la mañana a partir de las 11 a.m. y continuará al atardecer.
Sí. Dice 80% agua hoy. ¿Qué es la fecha de hoy?
Es lunes 7 de febrero de 2022.
Sí. Y el pronóstico de mañana.
Parece que no habrá muy buen clima mañana. Temperaturas mínimas de 36 grados.
Wow. Well, as you can see there, Apple's gotten really good as far as their Siri assistant. On my modern 8 Plus. Supposedly this 4S also has it, but obviously it's probably going to be a real pain to use, so probably wouldn't really try it. Now the camera obviously works as well. As you can see there, switch it over, and there you see me. Okay, so it's about the end of this video, so of course I do have download videos as well, like like this camcorder video that I recorded back in the year 2000.
Into the box, mermaid. Curtain, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few seconds, this beautiful mermaid is going to magically disappear. Okay, mermaid, give us a sign that you're ready. Good. Drum roll, please. Mermaid and magic, never fear. First, we make her disappear.
As you guys can see here, the date that I recorded this video was on September 4th, 2000. So almost 22 years ago.
You seem very confident in yourself. Let's see if you can pull this off. Drum roll, please. Fish-tailed woman, we saw her before. To see her again, just open the door. Just open the door. Sorry, folks. We seem to be having a technical difficulty. Where is she? Oh, no. I'm definitely going to have to file a missing mermaid report.
It's just like that one episode of Brave, right?
Now,
Okay, as you guys heard right there, that was actually my voice. That was actually my voice back when I was 16 years old. You know, back in September of 2000. I was just 16 years old, you know, you heard my voice there. Of course, right now, this year, I'll be 38 years old, so... Okay, apparently had someone call me, so...
think this through. If she's not in the box where she's supposed to appear, and she's not out here, where is she? But what are you doing in the theater?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video here because apparently it does contain songs and apparently YouTube is very nitpicky as far as copyright content. So apparently we don't want to let it play copyrighted songs. So yep. So yeah, that's about it. Now, obviously I wouldn't recommend, you know, using this iPhone today, you know, because it's really outdated. But yeah, it is good, you know, for nostalgic purposes, going back and using an iPhone this small. And the design's neat, you know, you got glass on both sides. And of course, last but not least, since it does have a 30-pin dot connector, and this was the last, this was the last Apple device to have it, or at least the last iPhone to have it. Since it does have it, I can go ahead and stick it on this dock here. Or I can also charge up. And there you go. This is of course my 2nd gen iPod Touch. It's got an even older version of iOS. Yeah, 4.2.1. So this is my 2nd gen iPod Touch from 2008. And then, of course, this is my first gen iPod Touch from 2007. And this one is running iOS 1.1.5. So it's from 2008. See, I was back when Windows Vista was the latest and greatest operating system. And of course, even older than that. I do also have this Ipod 5th generation. Now this one's from 2005. Now this one I actually got off of eBay. It actually has like close to 1,800 songs. I'll go ahead and set that back here where it'd be safe. Well, this is about the end of this video, so thanks for watching. Have a good day.